everybody. Welcome to sprint number 7. How are we? Don't think that we weren't watching to see if you did it.
I didn't.
I know. I watched you.
Oh, I was reading this thing over here, so I wasn't paying attention. Last week I did it. Well, not last week because I wasn't here last week, but the last time I did it and I didn't realize I did it until you told me I did it. And so now it's subconsciously just stuck in there forever.
We'll be able to do it here soon. But hello and welcome to a weekend rally number 7 sprint. If you're new here, hi, I'm Julie. I write things. I have a trio of completed trilogy out, the Ian Ash series. You can check that out. Links and stuff are in the description. Am I writing more books right now? Yes. Will I be working on them tonight? Absolutely not. But that is me. This is my channel. Stick around a little bit. We do sprints every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. EST. Amber.
I'm Amber, or Ambi, as Jess likes to call me, and I've just adopted it. I also write things. I write young adult horror mostly. Can you buy any of it? No. So sorry about that. But
it depends on how much money they offer you, because you've got some copies in there, and I think if they offered you 10 million, you'd be like, okay.
Maybe, I'd be like, let me fix it up a little bit, then I'll give it to you. But I'm usually here every Sunday, with Julie and sometimes Jess. So that's me.
I'm Jess from the Hexed Library, where I post reading, writing, book, and planner-related content a couple of times a week and do live streams on Fridays. And you are currently in my event, the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. Mm-hmm. I am the creator of this here Hoot and Any Fun Time that we have.
She done did that.
And I did this. For some reason, I unironically constantly do the bisexual finger guns and peace signs, but I'm not bisexual, so I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's because I have so many bisexual friends and I have like that thing where I just mirror people.
Take it, yeah.
And it's a thing, y'all. It's a thing we do. Anywho, that's me. I'm here.
Look at you. Look at you. We're going to say hi to some friends and feel free to let us know what you're working on in this sprint or what you've been working on so far. Hopefully your relays have been going well.
I was flying, so I was not.
She was. I commented in a couple, but the brain decided not to brain, and it was like, you don't need to do things. And I was like, that's fair. But we have friends here. So hello. Welcome. Hopefully we can get some stuff done. The way that we run things here, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Hello. Just chatting in the other stream. We will be doing 45-minute sprints, as many as humanly possible. If we need to do the last one a little bit shorter, we will. But this will be a super productive one. We chat less, work more. Unless somebody posts a very moving, poignant question that takes us on a tangent, which happens a lot. So
it's usually about food.
Typically food or something so random we couldn't possibly anticipate it. Also true. Also made secret. Very good. Figure out your game plan for the sprints and make some dinner. Hello. Dinner is good. Food is good, depending on where you are. We are in the 7 p.m. EST time zone. So, dinner is appropriate.
Yeah.
Give another crack at mood boards. It's not back to the sapphic supernational Western brainstorming. What a combo. Enjoying books. We love when we're enjoying reading. Good mood board reads. For a second, my eyes went funny, and I thought it said good motherhood vibes, and I was like, ew. But
yeah,
mood boards are fun. Mood boards are fun. Are you reading anything right now, Jess?
I actually finished the book that I was reading yesterday. I was reading Never Lie by Frida McFadden, so I need to pick my next book. But I'm kind of waiting until the next prompt drops for the readathon.
Okay.
even though I
That's
already
fair.
know what the prompt is and what team I'm on, so I could go ahead and pick my book if I wanted to.
I'll probably do
I'm not saying that I know things, but
You usually know things. Like, let's be honest.
I mean,
Library system events.
I'm a Loki variant. Of course I know things.
We love this. I walked away from my laptop. Nope. With my earbuds in, I was not ready for the beat drops. Sorry. We like to dance as we open up here.
We always start with the dance break.
We're a party. It's a party every time. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right back at you. This gives my attend more than 8 streams spot on my board. Look at you go.
Yay.
I've popped in. I've commented less, but I have popped into some. Be listening to podcasts. I'm going through other 21K email. Please. Please, that's awful. All the good vibes. Pinterest offer you fruitful finds. Who was I just talking to about Pinterest?
Wasn't me, Pinky Lee.
Oh no, I was recommending the people that they had questions about my books, and I was like, "There's a Pinterest board for each of them."
At the book club last week.
Yeah. It wasn't last week. Was it last week?
It was the week before.
Time means nothing.
The week before last, yeah.
Yeah, read for the time being, and then chill after a busy day. You have earned it, my friend. So much progress. Cleaning out that many is absurd. Good for you. We do love John. Honorary bisexual. You're welcome with us. Impending bisexuality. just
I used to say that too, be like, I'm straight, but I just like to do finger guns. I'm straight, but like I just like watching, the lesbians on TikTok.
fine.
You know,
so ominous.
I didn't send that. I need to send you guys the video that I sent to Brittany the other night. I will send that to you.
It's coming for you. You can't stop the sweater weather. Next thing you know, you'll be cuffing those jeans. That is how it happens.
I did reply to Slisa and said that I typically refer to myself as straight for now, because you never know what's going to happen. Well, first off, I'd have to leave my house, but tomorrow I could leave my house and find the woman of my dreams. So
there's that.
But up till now, straight.
To date, straight, but who knows?
Right.
Finally prepping my dinner that I was supposed to do during the break, and then I'm going to read during the first sprints. Hopefully something fantastic. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hope you are planning a great Sunday. Hello. I'm going to work on filling out index cards with beats from each chapter. That is a commendable goal. It does not work for me. There's times I wish I did. I'm proud of you. Consider myself generally queer, but identified as bi at one point. So you don't. You never know.
Never know.
What's the most moving and poignant fruit?
Starfruit.
Probably the pomegranate. It's been like people use it for metaphors so much. It's just
yeah.
You see a pomegranate on a book cover, you're like, Hazy Persephone. Like it's so poignant. You know exactly what it is for. Like,
yeah, but it's also overdone because everyone knows it.
We didn't say if new and not overdone. They just said poignant.
I mean, moving could be like durian. You're gonna run. I used to say I'm straight. It just sometimes I forget. I also ordered chicken bacon mac cheese and 2 pieces of cheesecake.
Yeah.
All I know is I want to go to Lisa's house.
Definitely can't send motherhood vibes. Sames.
Nor I.
I think mood boards are more fun than motherhood. I would go ahead and put money on that one. I wouldn't want them anyway. It's really out of left field. She is a little knowing. All right, friends, we're going to get to the sprint soon. We're getting to comments. 31K. Not mad at 21. That is a lot of emails to go through. Holy heavens. Just pre-ordered Tiger's Tail by Colleen Hook.
Why did you say it like
I
that?
don't know, because I was thinking about our street that we always say Hayuk.
Hayuk.
I'm looking forward to it coming out in September. Phenomenal. Hello, I'm still here. I'm not straight. I love this. When I was a child, I thought that everyone was bisexual. I didn't know straight people existed until I was 12. It's a phenomenal
Yeah.
childhood.
I'm sure most
Well done.
most bisexual people have one point go. I mean, everyone's attracted to their best friend at some point, right? Everyone makes out with girls at the club, right? Like everyone does that, and then your straight friends are like, no.
No. Genuinely have made out with all of my friends except for Amber. So I was like, well, that's just a thing. Like straight people do that all the time. She was like, they don't.
We
They
don't.
really don't. And I was like, okay. Well, I haven't made out with Jess either. Yet. Back now. Finish my show. Would it be bad if I just took a long break and watched Dead Boy? You do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. Proud bisexual. Also married a male bisexual. People watching. It was always fun. I bet. Absolutely watch the show. I've lost self-control for some things. Being able to shut myself off to shutting off a show is not one of them. What? Oh, there we go. Respect those who enjoy mood boards. I don't like making them. But I do enjoy my kids. So to each their own. It's a weird preference, but I'll accept it. I did want to do more work, but I also deserve a rest. Absolutely do. Feel a test. A rest. Woof. My goodness. My eye holes. You're allowed to tease. You're also allowed to like your kids. I hope you do.
Reading is not our strong suit.
Nope. No
Said I was a writer, not a reader.
Please. My eyes are also on fire.
I am a reader, though. No, I just don't.
Zac Efron.
I don't know the words well.
But I'm straight. Alrighty. Doggo contributions. What, you mean you didn't type that?
No, that was Joy.
Alright. I also thought it was straight. My Liking Girls was just, no, they're pretty. Yep. All right, friendos. We're going to start the first sprint. Are we ready for that?
I'm always ready. It's a trick
Ready?
question. It doesn't care if you're ready or not. The timer is going to come up and you're going to have to do things.
That is how I typically run things. Yes.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. But we'll see what we all get done in these 45 minutes.
Good luck, everyone.
everybody.
Hello, we back.
How are we? How'd we do?
Okay, I guess.
I've just been crocheting. Making a shirt. Remaking a shirt that I already had quite a start on. But the pattern maker, we're not going to discuss them. I'm not happy with them. But that is that. That's what I've been doing tonight. That's what I have the emotional capacity for. And what did we watch? We watched Quiz with
Balls.
Quiz with Balls. It's amusing. If you like game shows, but also Wipeout, it's not bad.
Wipeout.
Wipeout. Let's see. How'd you do, Jess? What'd you do, Jess?
I went to the other room, to the kitchen,
Mhm.
and I took my ham that I made out of the roaster oven and cut it all off of the bone and put some into slices and some into chunky pieces. And then put the ham bone with some ham in a bag so I can make bean soup later this week, and put the chunky pieces in a bag so I can make ham and potato soup tomorrow. And then the slicey pieces I took with some croissants and cheese and mayo and made breakfast sandwiches and wrapped those all up and put everything in the fridge.
Look at you.
You're gonna be set, man.
Way to
I was
go.
productive.
Pork forward, but I like it.
And then I
mean,
put a pizza in the oven for dinner.
Look at you. Did I eat any of that ham tonight? No.
No.
But I will be making a pizza.
It's fine. I could have made the soup tonight, but I didn't want to.
Is it like 100 degrees where you are too? Because if somebody tried to give me soup right now, I'm pretty sure I'd slap them.
Well, yes, it is. But I'm going to make it tomorrow regardless because it's supposed to be like in the high 80s next week instead of the high 90s.
I'm telling you right now, I am not made for it. I'm not built for it. This 101 nonsense can just get turned. Not a fan. Not supposed to happen here.
I'm not supposed to leave Texas and come to Pennsylvania and it's hotter
here.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. It's not cool. She was like, oh, I gotta go back to Texas in the middle of the summer. It's gonna be awful. And I'm like, it will be cooler there. That's not okay. Hello, Jules. I made a crochet calla lily. I love it. Finished a book, now listening to an audio to decide if I want to read or unhaul another book, and doing some housework and dog things. I love that. I admire people that can actually, finish. I'm tired and in one of those moods where everything is hilarious. Does that happen when you get tired? Because my everything is not hilarious when I'm tired. I suppose I can get punch drunk sometimes, but normally I'm just like, if someone else speaks, I will scream. Hello. Hello. Made a pride flag color bracelet and did a little diamond painting. Sounds like a fantastic sprint. Managed to read 20 pages in the latest Coates book after finishing dinner. Like the latest of you reading? Are they still publishing? Is he still publishing?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly not.
Mm-hmm.
Is he actually writing them all?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any
He's not James Patterson. He doesn't give
doesn't
people
have any
a
ghostwriters.
30-word outline and then tell them to write the book, and then he puts his name big on it, and they put theirs teeny tiny in the bottom corner.
Oh.
He actually writes all his books.
I've never read any of his books.
I used to actually really like his books because they're kind of like thrillers, but they're also kind of like paranormal sometimes, and he has like really weird twists, and it was just I really like them. But when you read so many, they start to feel similar. So
says they frequently incorporate horror, fantasy, science fiction, mystery, and satire. He is 78 and he lives in Everett, Pennsylvania.
Does he now?
I'm gonna knock on his door and be like, "Hey, dude, what's up?"
I mean, I have no idea how close that is, but we could. Almost done with episode 5 of your show. Actually got 3 chapter mood boards that I'm quite happy with. Very, very good. And had funfetti with vanilla icing. That is my faves. Worked on some more edits for Project Portrait. Love it. Started working on character flaws and made a spreadsheet for the outline. Also amazing. Nope. I just got here, food in hand. I don't know if any more writing's going to happen, but I like to dream. If not, you'll find something else to do or not. And that's okay too. I only have 43 pages left of this contentious beta reading project. I should be able to stick a fork in it this weekend, hopefully. Hopefully you can. I read like 5 pages and installed a free trial of an RPG. Nice.
It's about an hour and a half west of us.
Yeah.
We could do it. We could do it. Got some more work done for my A-hole new adult romance. Oh, A-holes falling in love? Do they get to do that?
I think we
Did you
just
do
call that
anything fancy?
grumpy.
Do they and then they just grump together?
I guess.
Chores and
I don't want to be with another grumpy because then we're just going to try to out grumpy each other.
Just be a miserable household. Could you imagine? They just move in together and everything's just like.
I read a grumpy in the last year, but I don't remember what it was.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have. Here's the thing. I appreciate when the girl is the grumpy, but when the guy is the sunshine, it makes me want to just hit him.
Well,
everything's so good.
I swear to God.
97% of the grumpy sunshine romances I read are the girl's grumpy and the guy is the sunshine, because have you met me? I'm definitely not the sunshine.
I'm not the sunshine either, but if some dude starts grumping in my face, no. They can grump in my face because I'm just like, oh, whatever. Maybe I'm the grumpy. Maybe all of my relationships have been grumpy. Because if somebody is like happy-go-lucky and I'm like not happy, like it would not end well.
You need a golden retriever boyfriend.
I don't, though. I think that would annoy me.
Me too.
Be like, go outside. I'm building a shed. You can't stay in here. I can't handle it.
Mars says that her parents are grumpy. I feel like that's your parents too.
Mine?
Yeah.
My parents are just ridiculous.
I want someone between a golden retriever boyfriend and a 2,000-year-old fae who thinks he can tell me what the fuck to do. Is there anything in between those two things?
In between there.
Somewhere in between there. Age appropriate, a little bossy, but also like not super bossy, but also I don't want to be able to walk all over him. Like, yeah. Can we meet in the middle?
Like I want to be with somebody that they could look at me and be like, it's going to be okay. Here's a hug. But then like in the right mood, they'll pin me against the wall by my neck. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Can this be a 1992 country song? Can we meet in the middle?
Yeah.
Just somewhere in the middle. 118 in Phoenix. I hate that for you.
That's normal for Phoenix.
It was so nice. We came back. Yeah.
The one thing about Phoenix that I did like was that at night it got very cool in the desert. Like it was hot during the day, but at night you could just go out and it was like a nice breeze.
My body was built for 50 to 70 degrees.
Yep.
That's my sweet spot.
It's a very good sweet spot.
When I would visit grandparents in Daytona Beach, Florida during the summer, I'd always ask my grandma to make fantastic chicken and dumpling soup. It was 100+. That is not okay.
Man,
it's not okay.
Try to help me remember. When it gets cold again, I want to make chicken and dumpling soup.
Okay.
I know you won't eat it because you don't like dumplings, but
momentary double take, and I'm wondering if they're even alive. That's valid. That would be very warm.
Celsius, you'd be dead.
You'd be dead. Walking on the sun. I can soup anytime and ice cream any temp. Doesn't matter to me.
I can ice cream any temp. Cannot soup any temp.
No. Last House at the End of the World. Very good so far. I'm just past the middle of it. Very good. cryptid to me. I've seen his books everywhere my whole life, but I've never so much as read the blurb. I'm with you.
Me either.
I was real obsessed for a minute. In fact, like one of my favorite books of that I remember, like that I tell people, like I've always loved this book is a Dean Koontz book. It's can't tell you the name of it, but I have it down here.
You told me about it. I bought it, never read it, unhauled it. I was just like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get to it. 463 words is amazing. Way to go.
This one, False Memory. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And let's see when it came out, because it's probably very old.
That is the one that I bought. And then I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to read this thing.
1999.
Goodness.
And I read it at least 20 years ago, and I absolutely loved it.
I'm also an hour and 30 minutes from Everett. We can go knock on his door together.
We'll just meet up in Everett, and we'll like hang out at all of the bookstores and all of the coffee shops and just kind of hope we run into him.
Yeah. You do that.
We know what he looks like.
We
got pictures of him. We got pictures.
That one's a little old.
Could you imagine?
That's true. This one is.
There's interviews or something where he's like, I was right in this diner, and we're like, that's where we're going.
This guy plus 20 something years.
Trying to figure it out. I love a grumpy. Love sunshine guys.
Listen, Dolores, I've spent far too much of my time and money, if we're being honest, in the last 2 months watching those really bad shorts dramas on my phone. I don't even want to think about. I don't honestly.
The drama box ones. I literally watched one while Julie was gone. I watched the whole thing. It was like 2 hours long, and it was about this guy that was like he was this big main guy that was like a, what is it called? The bad guys.
Mafia?
Like a big time like Korean mafia guy, but he was like the head one, and like he, this girl married him thinking he was just like a street cleaner, and then he was like helping her in the background. It was so stupid, and I loved it.
Listen, I kid you not, I've got Drama Box, Dream Stories, Real Short, Short Shot. What's the other one that's on here? Short Max. I have no less than 5 apps on my phone right now where I am like watching these stories. I have a problem. And I've mostly watched the werewolf ones.
Oh my God.
Like, I am obsessed.
Here's a question for you, because we just had a conversation about this. Do you pay for them sometimes so that you can like get to them sooner? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was discussing the fact that they were like, oh, I just need a new job. I need a new job. I can't keep doing this. And their friend came to them and they were like, hey, you should do this. You should sell virtual furniture. And I was like, excuse me? She was like, you just sign into like Roblox and you work at a virtual IKEA and you sell people in games virtual furniture and you get paid $20 an hour to be a virtual in-game avatar selling fake furniture at a fake IKEA. $20 an hour. And I was like, how? How is that a job? Could you imagine? And then I'm like, what? I'm going to go be a farmer in Farmville and be like, are you sure you don't want this tractor upgrade? Like, what do you mean?
When I tell you that most of these I've watched more than once, some of them I've watched more than 5 times, I have a problem.
I'm not going to yuck your yum, but wows.
This is why I have this stack.
Like, once you pay for it all, though, can you?
I have this stack of books here because I said I have a problem. Someone please recommend me books that have similar vibes, and so the internet came through for me. So,
if you pay to watch it once, do you have to pay the next time around too to like speed it up? You just then you can just watch it whenever.
Yeah, whenever you want. Some of them you can buy like a weekly pass or a monthly pass, and it's like $15 a week or $40 a month, and you can watch however many you want. But the thing with that is that if you watch it and you like it, you can't watch it again without paying for it individually, because the weekly is only, you can only watch it while you are still paying for it. But if you pay for like coins, you can buy the episode itself, and then you have them forever.
As long as that app exists.
As long as that app exists, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I also occasionally look them up on YouTube to see if YouTube has them so that I don't have to pay for them? Also, yes.
Does that ever happen?
Yeah, sometimes they're on YouTube.
Oh.
So I just looked at it. The one that I watched was called The Unrivaled Overlord.
Listen, there
Is
are
it like
some
the new era of fanfic? Is this like what people do now?
Okay, and listen, there are actors that I like. There are actors, like, if I see like this cover screen of them, like, I will watch that show just because I liked that actor in another show. And there's no rhyme or reason to what like app they're on. I am convinced that these apps are all made by the same person, because the actors and actresses are like cross apps, like they're everywhere. But like legitimately, I have problems. Some of them, yes. Do I pay that? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm sure I got sucked into and uninstalled the app.
No, I had to re-download it because I uninstalled it as soon as I was done. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yes, I uninstalled the app and was like, I am never doing this again. This is horrible. And then they brought me back in.
You guys, I had to jump down. I was like, there's a ton of comments up there still, but like,
yeah. Sorry, because I am.
No, I just wanted people who were like talking about it in real time to be able to like join in. But that,
so again,
that is an issue.
As you can see, sometimes we go off on random tangents that we won't be able to predict.
I mean,
they are modern day soap operas. I agree.
And sometimes they don't even make sense. A lot of them do make sense. Like, and I've watched some where I've started and like I'll get a couple. Usually the first like 5 to 10 episodes are free. So like there have been some where I've watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes and I've been like, this is really bad, and I'll back out. Sometimes you're on like episode 10 and then something happens and then it goes to the next episode and it's like you missed a whole season of a show and it doesn't make any sense. And they just keep going.
Oh.
Right. They just keep going. And so it's like, this doesn't make any sense. I admit that I need the help. This has been going on for me for
a long time, because we talked about one that you watched like a good solid 10 months ago.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
I watched maybe 5 minutes of one. I don't know the name of it. I have no clue, but it was like a alpha male imprinted on a woman who doesn't have a wolf. And I was like, I got maybe a minute in and I went, this is the worst acting I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's
one
the trope.
That he recommended. I watched the one with it was like the girl was actually like the princess of the pack and they had like taken her. And then the guy from another pack was like mated with her and like, you recommended it and I watched the whole
that one specifically is fated to, I think it's fated to My Forbidden Alpha, which is the first one that I watched, and that one you can get on YouTube. So here's the thing. Every single one of these werewolf ones, every single solitary one, the girl doesn't have a wolf. She's like the weakest person. All of them. Somehow she gets mated to the alpha, whether there's like they're like true mates where they fall in love with each other, or there's like some kind of contract negotiation. It always happens. I don't know how, I don't know why. It always happens. Someone always gets drugged. Every time somebody's wine, they're always drinking wine, and someone always gets drugged drinking their wine. Sometimes it's the guy, sometimes it's the girl. Usually it's a sibling that's doing it. And then every single time the man is super rich and the girl is a missing princess. Every single one of them. I haven't seen one so far that hasn't had it. Every single one. So what
you're saying is since I've watched that one, I've basically watched all of them.
Yes, but some of them have like really good parts. Sometimes the female actor is better. Sometimes the male actor is better. Some of the male actors are real cute for men who are like 25. It's fine. It's fine. Like
I did like Faded to My Forbidden Alpha, though. I'm not gonna lie, it was a guilty pleasure, and I did enjoy myself while I watched it.
Oh, and almost always also the girl is like still in high school and the guy is like a grown-up adult man. That's also a problem. Usually she's like just turned 18, often still in high school. That's not always in all of them. That's probably half of them. And sometimes somehow he's the alpha male, but also the principal of the high school. I don't know how they do that. That's a thing that I don't understand. Yeah.
Werewolves.
Virtual furniture seller. What?
I'm back to my drink.
It's Japanese and his ex. I'm actually, oh my God. You guys.
Listen.
The only thing that was like the one that I watched, right, where it was this like overlord, is this girl that married him is like a CEO of a company, and she needed to marry to like be able to take over the company or whatever, which is stupid in itself. But the thing is, like, she saw multiple times people like bow to him and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and like do things and look at him weird, and then yet still kept being like, "Shut up, you're just a street cleaner," you know. Like, you gotta know something more is going on, you know.
It is a job, and yes, I could do that for that amount of money.
Yeah.
Real short stream box. Jeez, so.
Down towards the bottom, Nicole says, I just watched My Heartless Alpha on Dreambox, or Drama Box, not Dreambox. I want you to know that I also watched that one this weekend, and it was really good. So, just so you're all aware.
What a mess.
Yeah, no.
Let's just use it as story inspiration for our own writing, right?
Modern day.
Well, and that's why I started writing the werewolf romance, was because
like I found a niche and I like it.
Yeah. So
genuine horror on my face is iconic.
And then I genuinely was like, I'm never writing again, and I walked away. So I haven't written anything in over a year. I actually haven't written anything in probably 2 years. I haven't outlined anything in over a year. Apparently, I'm just consuming all of all of it, so that hopefully one day I can get back to writing. But everybody that I've recommended Faded My Forbidden Alpha to has liked it. So I don't know what that says.
I would love to see Julie make a new show where she just hears about someone's latest hyperfixation because her expressions are top tier. It's like, what?
So Julie has low-level ADHD, I think. She doesn't think so. But I have very high-level ADHD, I think. And I do hyperfixate on stuff, and sometimes she's just like, why are you talking about this random thing again? And I'll sit here and just talk about it forever.
What? And I will hyperfixate on stuff, but like there's just certain things that I really have a hard time wrapping my head around, and most of the time it's anything people do that I don't. I'm like, what? Oh, lost and broke.
We're over our time. We need to probably get to.
We are going to get to a sprint. We are. Guys, her professor, her stepbrother, and also stop it.
Oh,
come on. It's the second one she watched.
I love
My Heartless Alpha. Guys. I watched a video of someone reacting to that one that was 2 hours long. I don't know what's worse, watching it or watching the reaction.
I think the reaction would be funny because people's faces would probably be like, what?
Is that the one where they got caught in the bathroom shower in towels or something?
That's the one.
Oh my gosh. Guys. It didn't make sense, but it was good. One day it will all come out. I mean, this is redonkulous. Don't rewatch.
That's my plan.
Ultimate werewolf romance.
That's the plan.
I've returned. Okay, well, good, because we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into all the things.
I feel like in the
Loyal to webtoons.
in the self-publishing space, you could really do well with like the werewolf romances.
Yeah.
I don't know, not necessarily so much about the traditional publishing.
Maybe like the Kindle Vella,
sphere.
though. Isn't that like the little tiny series? Like
Yeah.
little tiny snippets or something?
Yeah, that could be. It could do good in that too.
I don't mean to yuck the yums. I'm just flabbergasted.
Look, enjoy your werewolf romances after you get your work done.
You do you. I'm gonna sit here and try to crochet a top. So like, you do whatever makes you happy. But
When I come next month, we're watching Fated to the Forbidden Alpha together.
no, we're not. No, we aren't.
Amber will watch it with me, and you're gonna watch it too.
Y'all can do whatever you want. You do not have consent from my eyeballs.
We're gonna tie you down in bed at night and put those things on your eyeballs that hold your eyeballs open and make you watch it.
You know, it's been a while since I've been tied down to a bed. I don't mean to yuck the yums, but yuck! Okay, guys, we're gonna sprint. We're gonna get some stuff done. God. Here we go.
Good luck, everyone. Louise back.
Back again. How'd everybody do? After moving on.
If you hear
I
booming,
ate a pizza.
ooh,
Noise. Very, very noise. I continued crocheting. We're watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And there's just a barrage.
You didn't watch Fated My Forbidden Alpha?
Absolutely the frick not. No. Just listening to all the boom booms go off and late in our relationship, in our friendship, realizing that Amber's afraid of fireworks.
I knew that.
How?
Because I'm a better friend than you, obviously.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
How many New Year's Eve streams have we done together, all three of us?
So many. And you're just like, ugh, that's annoying. Ugh, God, they're so loud. Or you'd be like, ugh, is that a firework or a gunshot? But there was never like,
That's not what I'm doing now. Well,
you could. It's ducking and weaving on the big go board.
no, I don't know if it's a gunshot or a thing, and it makes me anxious.
It's not a gunshot.
I'm from a
Listen.
bad neighborhood.
I understand that.
also-
We're rural enough. It could be a gunshot, but they're not.
It's also different when it's not on either the 4th of July or New Year's Eve.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, that's two different things. Like, hearing fireworks on New Year's Eve or the 4th of July, it's like, I was prepared for this. On a random Saturday in June, was not prepared for this.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on or why it's happening, but it's not like just one or two. Like it's been a thing for a minute
We
here.
live in the Midwest, and that's what happens.
I did notice when I was driving home at 1 a.m. from the airport that there is like a big fireworks place right off of our exit that I think maybe just opened.
Yeah.
So
I think they're like the spirit Halloween of the season. Like they open up just for summer. You know?
You know, we have like
it is close to 4th of July.
these
It really is.
giant surplus fireworks stores, like in certain places in Ohio. But it's not legal for you to set off fireworks in the state of Ohio. So you have to sign a thing when you're at the checkout saying that you're taking those fireworks across state lines before you set them off.
Mm-hmm.
That is the dumbest bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a problem because it's legal in Texas. It's just you're not supposed to do it in city limits, like in downtown area, but like they sold them on the side of the road everywhere. So
Is there anything that's not legal in Texas?
homosexuality.
Women's rights. Bodily autonomy.
You know,
Other than that.
You got
Other
me
than
there.
that. Immigrants, legal or otherwise. Otherwise. You know? It was really funny until it was really depressing.
it's so depressing. It's hilarious.
It's not.
Oh.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, definitely not.
I want you to know
No.
that when we were planning our
No.
next writer friend get together this fall, we were looking at the first 2 weeks of November, and someone said, "Ugh, election day is the first week of November. We should definitely skip that in case we all have to be depressed, so we don't have to be depressed together." And I was like, "Good
Mhm.
point."
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fact that I love doing NaNoWriMo, but that it always lands on election, like the election day and night, nothing is done.
Nothing.
Absolutely. I have
Nothing
to
is
like
done.
write extra
Just-
the day before because I know that I'm gonna just sit there and like
doom
doom
scroll.
scroll and watch every state.
And just cry.
Much.
We were up so late watching, and we still didn't even get the results until like 3 days later last time.
Ridiculous.
And now I feel like it's just deja vu of freaking 2020 again.
Deja vu all over again.
Yeah, no. How'd everybody do this last sprint? We've hello. Jesus Christ. Come on.
Want a cracker?
Anyone here like essential oils? Like, what do you put on minor skin rashes?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
The thought of any essential oil
On
on
a
a skin
rash.
rash makes me want to die.
Sounds. I'm sure there is one.
I'm
But,
sure
like,
there is.
Maybe just some aloe vera.
Yeah.
I managed to come up with a project name for my work on Project Sunkissed, and I also wrote out a
Nice.
decent description for a dive bar that's in the story. I love a good dive bar.
Damn it.
It's a great name. What?
I should have went and watered my flowers during that sprint because it's going to be dark out here in a minute.
Oh, it was supposed to rain, and then no rain came, and I'm pissed. So it was supposed to be a thunderstorm. We got like a thunderstorm warning, and I was like, I'm in it. Would have been so happy. Would have immediately lifted my mood, but no.
I put lotion on my hands and then I rubbed my eyes.
That was stupid. Do you want? Oh, I don't have my eye drops up here.
I'll be okay.
I put them in my purse.
I've had worse things in my eyes.
I need to
Mostly
find a way to
pollen.
keep Sunkissed the title because it's perfect for the setting. It's your book. You do what you can. Gonna head off of here and do some reading on my balcony now that it's a little bit more tolerable outside. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for coming. Dancing on screen for the bingo card. The clapping was well timed with my show. It threw me off. I love our clapping at the end of sprints.
I want to know
Mood boards.
what they called dancing on screen because we were doing this. Is this what they were calling dancing? Because that was me dodging from bullets. Okay.
Dodging bullets. Posted my mood boards on the Discord, jammed to my project playlist, researched newspapers from the Old West, and did more brainstorming. I'm also just discovering reading sprints on YouTube. So cool. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, these are for whatever you need to get done. We're here doing it. And this is a specific weekend relay. However, we run them every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. EST. So come
Also,
hang out.
good buzzword to use is productivity sprints, because a lot of people name them that now because they don't mind if you write, if you read, do whatever you want. Just productivity sprints is a good one to search.
And just search my
And then
live.
do like live now. You can find some.
Yeah. 3-ish chapters outlined, and I still have no idea what the third POV is. Ooh. Make it an animal. I finished beta reading this story, and now I need to send my notes. Very good. I am a 1 color away from finishing your diamond painting. That is so close. Jumped on late, but managed to get 810 words on this book. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Well done. Now attempting to crochet a lavender flower sprig. 1 up already. Toss it aside.
Yeah, I don't have any patience for crochet right now.
Yeah, I'm trying. Jump back into the 2 deepening character sheets with stuff I figured out while outlining. Love that. Fireworks or gunshots. The joys of living in the States. I'm in the teens. I have 19K left. You're getting there.
You're
It's wild,
crushing it.
but you're getting there. Finished chores. Haven't decided if I'm going to read a new book or push myself to get back into editing again. Thank you guys for the bonus fun sprint. It's made me productive. You're very welcome, Siobhan. That is impressive. I live near police firing range, so trying to figure out if the 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. shots are just cops on the 3rd shift. At least that's what I tell myself. Yeah, we are in a cross section of multiple bases. So we got a lot of like the military choppers and military planes and flybys. Those are fun.
Yeah.
We have military planes here, and they like to break the sound barrier directly over my house, and everything in the house does this.
I haven't had that yet. Ate dinner, read a bit. Fireworks stalls. Yep. Parking lots. Yep. None of that. I was just gonna say that. Gotta laugh through the pain. Caveat exclusively for white immigrants, though. It's not even funny. You think? I just got on. Well, welcome to the ridiculousness. Worked on cute banter. It's either going to get moved or axed, but I want to keep working on it because it's fun. Listen, you never know when it's going to be pulled in. So, like, if you're having fun writing it, just write it. Did the Sudoku of the day, some laundry, and I think I've decided that I don't need to read this book. Don't do it. Absolutely don't do it.
DNF.
Life's too short. Life's too short. Good point. Thank you. How long was the sprint we just did? It was a 45. Yes. 45 again.
We have hit our required 90 minutes of sprint time.
We have. Why is it when you need something, you can't find it? Because that's the way of the world.
Listen, Maria, I had a ruler that was about this size that was clear on my desk. And I looked for it for 3 days and could not find it. And it was literally inches away from my hand sits with the mouse. But it was clear.
Was
So
it
I
there the
thought-
whole time, or did a cat move it later just to mess with you?
I'm pretty sure it was there the whole time. So I bought
Mm.
rulers that have really bright colors on them so I can't lose them on my desk.
And there you go.
Just saying.
And there you go. I'm in the country, so whenever we hear gunshots, it's always just people hunting or target practicing, as far as I know. We can assume. New York Times has 3 puzzles each day: easy, medium, and hard. I also play some internet games. Look at you.
I did
That's
too.
fun. I'm only counting myself as having worked for 35 minutes in that sprint. I definitely did not focus right away, and I don't want to lie on my time tracking spreadsheet. Time tracking spreadsheet sounds ambitious. I don't know how I would do with that. We can do more, though, because this is hardcore productivity. We've got to be done. What time do we need to be done? By 10 for sure, but do we finish a little bit early to give people a little bit of...
You should finish about 10 to 5 minutes early.
Right.
5 minutes early.
I'm like, what kind? Now that we've hit the minute, Jess can continue talking about the drama she's been watching lately. No.
No, it'll hurt
No.
Emily's heart. She can't handle the
It
things I
will
can
hurt my
handle.
heart. Do we want to try to squeeze in a 30? Or do we want to try to squeeze in like a 25 and then say goodbye? Or a 20?
Or 15?
Or 50? Or 10? Or do we end now? What do we do? I'm going to let Jess decide, because I know what I would do, but I know that there's different rules for these particular sprints to make sure everybody has time. So
let's do a 25 and then we'll say goodbye and end with about 5 minutes left. And that way we don't have a long chatty bit between us having lots of chat and then the next people having a chat.
sounds reasonable to have a 1-minute sprint. Just finish your diamond painting. Congratulations. More sprints, more sprints. All right, we will rock a 25, but we got to start now. Are you ready? Rhetorical question. You don't have a choice. Let's get stuff done.
Good luck, everyone. such a fast sprint when it's not 45.
It's very quick, but it's not 45 minutes. Very, very. How do we do? Let us know real quick.
I filmed part of a video.
Ooh, look at you. We got ready for bedtime. Got ready for bedtime. Got labels ready for when I work on Loving Family diamond paintings. Love it. Bedtime routines. Started counting all the handwritten brainstorming that I did, and my total words is 1,234, which is absolutely such a pleasing number. Well done. You're very welcome. Thank you. Again, the claps. So well timed. We love the claps. I read like 20 minutes of a book and worked on it, but it's kind of long. Just cut out my words and started my nighttime journaling stuff. Got distracted by people with demands on my time, which is rude.
So rude.
Rude. I'm dying and living for these dead boys. Got all the animals to bed, and now it's time for my routine. I love bedtime routines. The sleeps are the greatest. We got 615 words. Fantastic. Absolutely crushing it. Just finished reading a chapter of Young and Damned and Fair. Young and Damned and Fair. It's a nonfiction. Love it. Succeeded in making lavender flower part and now the leaves. You are crushing it. Made a note for my Q3 video that I'll film next stream and made a thumbnail. The section might have to stay where it is because it's such cute tooties. Nope, I skipped. See you in the next stream. Yes, guys, next stream. There's a whole link down below of the link tree, the streams, the playlist. All of it is down there. There is another one coming up soon. Got some tidying up done. Located an audiobook for another classic that I need to read. Figure out if you're going to read it or unhaul it. Was hoping that I'd fill the good omen-shaped hole in my heart, and so far it has. All this. Thank you for the sprints and the chats. See you tomorrow. Thanks for hosting. Yes, tomorrow we will be back here at 8 p.m. EST. That is our weekly time. That's when we're sprinting every single week. So you can come back and see us then. They are scheduled for the rest of the month, and then I will get July. Are you going to be with us?
Probably.
Okay, perfect. Jess will join. Anybody else have anything fun to say?
Potatoes.
You've been bamboozled.
You've been bamboozled. Potatoes are great. All right, friends, go stretch, hydrate, get yourself ready. The next sprint is on whose channel?
Grayson's.
Grayson.
Channel.
Yay. You're very welcome for the sprints. Head on over there. Give them some love. I'm sure that we will pop in at some point, but thanks for joining. Have a kick-ass rest of the relay. Yay.